The mathematical hypothesis about the existence of energy not manifested inside the atom was evidenced by the annihilation of baryonic matter or visible matter. The collision of matter with antimatter causes annihilation with emission of high-energy radiation. The phenomenon occurs when the atom receives enough energy to cause the migration of energy that is not manifested to an energetic stage in which, as antimatter, it interferes in the measurable world in the form of antiparticles or antimatter. Positrons, antiprotons, antineutrons and antineutrinos are anticlones of the respective particles, which induce different levels of excitation of the unmanifested energy inside the atoms. In principle, it was thought that the conversion of this unknown form of conservative energy into matter would obey Einstein's famous equation. However, the experimental result contradicted this premise because the energy resulting from the annihilation is higher than that predicted by Einstein. This fact intrigues science because it induces the presence of unknown physical concepts to explain reality. The subtle concept of physics in popular language would be correlated to that of a phantom that produces effects in the material world, but is invisible. The subtle energy of the universe is a ghost of nature that haunts academics when their manifestations appear on computer screens. The investigators of the unknown are nature's ghost hunters. We are like this. The experimental evidence is that cosmic plasma is a type of quantum superfluid whose wave carries a pulse made up of matter and potential electro-antigravitic energy. Wherever cosmic energy is stored there will be cosmic matter. Although the cosmic pulse is superluminal when propagating, when cosmic energy is stored it has massive rest. Energy and cosmic matter coexist without converting one parameter to another. This may explain why Einstein's equation does not apply to cosmic energy. Its characteristics are different from everything known in quantum mechanics, but they are consistent with what was found in the Dirac sea. According to this model, it is possible to couple cosmic harmonics to the negative energy of Dirac to cause annihilation without the need to collide hadrons in a particle accelerator. The amazing claim has experimental support in the video Hutchinson effect. Solid iron bar begins to liquefy. Metal mutation. In this video a steel bar is writhing as it loses matter by annihilation. The phenomenon takes place without heat within the domain of cosmic energy coupled to the electromagnetic field of great magnitude generated by a Tesla coil. The phenomenon of annihilation involves a different form of conservative energy than is known. The artificial telepathy I performed is experimental evidence for the existence of the subtle energy of the universe, and that it participated in the formation of all matter. Its existence explains Paul Dirac's unmanifest energy and restricts Einstein's predictability to baryonic or visible matter. In physics the subtle concept is used for something that cannot be measured, but produces measurable or detectable effects. However, the fact that it cannot be measured today does not mean that it will be forever, because it depends on the technological limitations of a given time. For example, Isaac Newton considered magnetic energy to be subtle because in his day there was no way to measure it. For this reason he conceptualized it as a spirit of divine sense that penetrates everything. The finding of annihilation using cosmic energy suggests that the death ray proposed by Tesla to the American government was true. He claimed that he built it, tested it and destroyed the respective notes because humanity was not prepared to have this weapon of incredible destructive power. There is other experimental evidence that the annihilating cosmic harmonic can be triggered by low-frequency electromagnetic energy and directed towards a target. The potential annihilator will depend on the power of the electromagnetic energy, which can vary depending on the density of the object to be annihilated. Based on experimental evidence of the characteristics of cosmic energy, I believe it is possible to build a weapon that emits annihilating energetic projectiles. A portable, battery-powered cosmic weapon is truly frightening and dangerous if it falls into the wrong hands. It is not difficult to imagine what extremist groups could do with it. The knowledge that can lead to the construction of this weapon must be under the protection of the United Nations to ensure that it is used only for the defense of humanity. It is plausible that Admiral Byrd of the American Marines saw a demonstration of this weapon in Antarctica in 1947. The Pentagon knows very well what I am talking about. It was with a portable weapon that two beings from another world annihilated Sodom and Gomorrah. The annihilating cosmic harmonic does not contaminate the place with ionizing radiation. According to the translator Zechariah Sitchin, the Sumerian tablets on the memories of a Sumerian god narrate that one of the weapons of terror produced annihilation. The use of the term related to this meaning in antiquity makes it clear that non-human technology has weapons that use this property of cosmic energy. Stephen Hawking predicted that we would inevitably be visited by space travelers who would enslave us. It is clear that beings who travel through space have technology and attack weapons far superior to ours, and that they can use them to subdue humanity. Historical evidence confirms this slavery intention, however, so that the alien domination that occurred in antiquity may happen again in the future to impose on man a new conscience, which will seek the understanding that practicing love in all its forms is the only way to free man from himself. The respect that originates in love is the only one capable of persisting through the will to want to evolve as an intelligent being. I believe that this is the understanding of the space colonists who have already been among us. They will come back if we are on the verge of destroying our world. If so, they are welcome, and manage to correct mankind's misconduct. But, if the future space visitors are others with the intention of destroying our civilization, we must develop war technology that allows us to resist against the extermination of our species. Mathematically, there are only these two options. Given the experimental evidence of the technical feasibility of its construction, the death ray cannot be considered as a bravado or madness of the greatest genius of humanity. The American and Russian governments know this. Fiction was just the character of Dr. Death in Superman magazines, like the mad scientist who wanted to destroy the world with his inventions. Thanks for watching.